Hi, it's Kaz or Kazi from Property by Kazi, and today we're back at another property development. Unfortunately, this one's not mine, although I love it to be. It's a friend of the show's, and we're gonna take you around and we're gonna show you exactly how you could potentially make over £1 million over a 2-year period. So what I like about this projects and conversions in general is the potential to go for a stage of planning, like getting the 8 flats, and then increasing that to add to your GDV with the bungalow at the rear. You've also got to work with what you need in regards to local planning standards and what the neighbours and local residents want. So when you look at this project, you can see that although it's a new build, you can still see comparisons to the building next door, which keeps it in keeping with the local area. Looking around, I've been coming in and out of here for a good few months, and we've seen it at different stages, and to the untrained eye you'd look at it and say it's still a skiff outside, still loads of stuff happening, but I would say we're looking at 4 to 6 weeks worth of work and then we should be done. A couple of hold-ups because of just general stuff. Glass prices have gone crazy, steel prices have been going up 10% a couple of times a month at some point, which means dealing with your suppliers can sometimes be tricky. But at the end of the day, everyone's in the industry to make money. So let's go and see what's happening inside. So there is 8 flats in the building, 4 2-beds, 2 1-beds and 2 studios. Gonna start off with showing you one of the 2-beds on the ground floor. So you've got the bathroom on the right hand side as soon as you come in. If you have a little look around, you'll see in the corner you can see all the pipe work, and that's because they've got wet underfloor heating throughout the entire property. When you've got open plan kitchen living rooms, not having radiators is really good because you get more wall space, which means the property is more functional for whoever chooses to live here. So it's got the open plan kitchen living room, which comes directly out onto a private patio. Now the developer is waiting for the glass and steel to arrive for the balustrades, but as soon as that's done, a couple of touch-ups and this flat will basically be finished. Okay, I think this flat is a really good example of what it takes to be a good developer. So this flat originally was a 1-bedroom flat, but there had to be changes made. And those changes did take extra time and they took extra money, but they also added to the GDV because it went from a 1-bed to a 2-bed. Also, the kitchen that would have been downstairs that would have required a sprinkler system and a fire curtain has now been moved upstairs. So what you have is an open plan kitchen living room upstairs with a lot of natural light. You've then also got a bathroom, which makes sure it complies with the disability access upstairs, or a toilet. And if I take you downstairs, so as you come down to the basement where the 2 bedrooms and the bathroom's located, one thing I thought I'd touch on is the importance of doing your soil samples and getting everything right and doing your searches beforehand, because basements can be super expensive, so you can only afford to do them in the right areas. Luckily, this is one of them. So you've got bedroom number 1 through here. And if you follow me this way, you have bedroom number 2. Now both of them have a light well. It's currently covered at the moment, but once that opened up, it's gonna make it a lot brighter in here. Again, bathroom, see, messy, but it's basically done. Just needs a tidy up, a few little bits doing, and this will be finished. So we can't show you every flat because you'd be here for an hour, and I'm sure you get bored of me soon. But this is one I really wanted to show you because it's actually in the basement. But as I take you through, it's got everything. So it's got 2 storage cupboards, and if you follow me this way, first we go past bathroom number 1, but there's a second bathroom in this flat as well. As you come out into the open plan kitchen living room area, what you feel firstly is that you don't feel like you're in a basement at all. It's got a really good sized kitchen which opens out to a natural living area, which then extends out onto a private courtyard in the lower ground which has been excavated. So as you follow me outside to the private patio, you've got the multi-tiered area that's going to be planted. You can have some really nice foliage on the side, and it's going to really look a lot more like the Mediterranean or LA than South London. So it's a really nice flat with, again, access to the communal garden as well. It's got 2 bedrooms, and before we go, I want to show you those. They've been really creative to get the light wells in to make sure they both work with natural light. So let's have a look. Behind me to my left, you've got the master bedroom with an ensuite that also has access to the light well. And then as we passed, you have the smaller second bedroom that again has access to the light well as well. This one still has double French doors out to the garden and a nice shower room behind, but it's a really good space. And this is one of my favorite flats in the building. The next thing for me to do would be to take you around, but as I mentioned, we'd be here all day. So what I'm gonna let you do is you can go around and you're gonna come back to me and let me know what your favorite flat is. So you come back and you found me what was your favorite flat, and it's also my favorite flat. So it's the 2-bed on the 2nd floor, and I like it for a number of reasons. I really like the dual aspect balconies. I like the size of the property. I like the way that the kitchen's set back behind. So although it's open plan, you still got a real functional space. And if I was gonna use this space, I'd have like a dining table right here, maybe an L-shaped sofa here, you know, a nice centerpiece, artwork over there, and then your TV and media unit just set up here. And it's set up perfectly because you've got your aerials, your coaxial cables, your Ethernets with your sockets exactly where you would need them. And it really shows that the developers thought how this property is gonna work, not only aesthetically, but also practically. So let's take you around the rest of the flat. You first get to the 4-piece bathroom suites. You've got a really nice shower, bath, and a nice sized vanity unit and sink, which is great. You'll also notice in all of the rooms, you also have the high level lighting, the windows above, which add to the natural light and also aesthetically look really good. So this is bedroom number 1. Again, sockets, you've got the USB sockets by the walls. You've got the massive glazing, so it's nice in terms of natural light. And if you follow me to bedroom number 2, so the final room in this property is bedroom number 2. And just like the rest of the property, it's all underfloor heating. You get benefit from an ensuite shower room in this property. And if we look to my left, not only do you get to see that you've again got a lot of natural light, you can see that you have the living roof for the bungalow with the triangular bespoke windows that give it a really good feel. But as we're running out of time, I've got 2 choices. You can either find out about the money or find out about the bungalow. And I know you love the money, so let's talk about profits. So, lastly, the numbers, the thing everybody is here for. This property was purchased for approximately $980,000. The stamp duty was just under $100,000, with the build cost at $1.2 million. You've then got the CIL and the relevant professional fees that total just under $200,000. So if you've done your numbers correctly, you'll know that will take you to $2.5 million. Now, the total GDV that's projected from local agent valuations is $3.8 million, which gives you a profit of just under £1.3 million. Exciting, right? So, as the project took approximately 2 years, that means annually you're looking at a return of £650,000 in London, which is absolutely sensational. So if you've got a deal like this, you've got a site that you've seen that could potentially work, you can hit me up and see how we can work together. That aside, I know we didn't get round to showing you the bungalow. So if you want to see the bungalow number 1, you've got to make sure you subscribe. Number 2, you've got to like this video. When we hit what? 1,000 views? I don't know, we'll decide. What is it, 1,000 views that we have to hit? And we'll release the video of the bungalow at the rear.